to start you guys out with a quote today that I really like. Hannibal said this when he was told he couldn't cross the Alps. If I cannot find a way, then I shall make one. Good afternoon. My name is Chad Radich, and today I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. For starters, I was born in Biloxi, Mississippi, right here. I was raised a little bit up the road in a town called St. Martin. I went to St. Martin from kindergarten to high school. I had many hobbies growing up: hunting, fishing, shooting my guns, playing basketball, football, golf, you name it, and I probably played it at some point in time. I graduated high school, St. Martin High School, in May of 2004, and I enlisted in the Marine Corps there shortly after. I shipped off to Marine Corps boot camp September of 2004, and I graduated 3 months later in December. I married my high school sweetheart shortly after my boot camp graduation, and the military took us to our first duty station in North Carolina in 2005. A couple things happened. We got our first house. Also in 2006, the end of 2006, we got pregnant with our first child. So beginning of 2007, the Marine Corps told me I was going to Iraq. So I pumped out to Iraq in 2007 for my first deployment. August of 2007, I returned home. A week and a half later, my daughter was born. I got to spend about 6 months home with my daughter and my wife. And at the beginning of 2008, I had to leave them for a second time. I pumped out to Iraq for a second time at the beginning of 2008. September of 2008, my enlistment was up in the Marine Corps. It came time for me to re-enlist. And I re-enlisted with an incentive of coming back home here to Biloxi, Mississippi, Keesler Air Force Base. I picked up a few things while here. I started training martial arts, and I also started going back to school. I started going back to school with aspirations of becoming a Marine Corps officer. And I did that for a few reasons. I want to lead from the front, and at the same time, I want to provide stability for my family. And I look forward to seeing what the future holds for me. Now you guys know a little bit about Chad Radich.